back at it again, and we have another one here with campus reform. And before we get into it, I think channels like Campus Reform that go to college campuses and actually talk to students about the truth and get the truth out there, I think the Republican Party should be helping to fund, YouTube channels like this and organizations like this. And maybe they are, and I'm just not aware of it. You guys can let me know in the comment section. But I definitely think that this is an important thing the Republican Party can do, because obviously you saw in these midterms that, younger folks came out in droves. And so I think it's important to ensure that, the Republican message is out there, especially with young folks. And I know, it's typically kind of looked over because, most young folks don't lean Republican. Obviously, it's almost just like a natural way of life. When you're super young, you're really left. And as you get older, you become more right leaning. So if you're able to get your message out there when they're young and make it make sense to them, then, I mean, you'll have, I feel like you can really start making a huge change on, these college campuses and just with the young generation in general, because they all talk to each other, obviously. So kudos to, Campus Reform and other channels like this, the DC Caller, I believe that YouTube channel is called, Liberty Hangout, Sav Says, all of these guys and gals that actually get out here, James Klug, and talk to, some of these younger folks and just get the truth out to people, right? I love to see it. And like I said, I think the Republican Party should get behind a lot of these, different channels and things. Maybe not necessarily overtly get behind them, but kind of backdoor get behind them, just like the left does. The left doesn't, they don't like tell you, hey, I'm getting behind this, or they don't like just up front get behind, because of course if it was well known that the Republican Party was getting behind some of these channels or organizations, the left would just demonize them, and whenever they walked on the campus, oh you're blah blah, you know what I mean, it would kind of destroy the whole purpose. So I think it should just be like a little backdoor, hey, wink wink, appreciate you, keep doing your thing, here's some funds to make sure you can get to this next campus over here type situation. But that's just me. Y'all let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below. But I've talked enough. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you want to follow me on social media too, those links are down below in the description box. And with all that being said, let's dive in.
Hi, I'm Ophelia Jacobson.
And I'm Leanna Dippy with Campus Reform. Today we are at the University of Florida asking students which political figures they think that these 4 mansions belong to.
Interesting.
But what happens when students find out that these 4 mansions, adding up to $3.2 million, all belong to BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors? Does this make them more hesitant to support the organization?
Let's find out.
So I have a series of photos of mansions that I want to show you.
And then you're going to guess which political...
And I don't know if I would have called those mansions, but 3.2 mil? Woo! Maybe they are bigger than what I expect. From the pictures, they didn't look massive, though. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Figure owns it.
So the first one, this one is going for $415,000. Who do you...
Yeah, that doesn't look like a massive house. Now, maybe it goes like deeper. It does look like there might be a 3rd floor like loft area or something. You can kind of see that there. But yeah, I don't know. This has to be in California or something. It's got to be. That's the only way that this house is almost $500,000. I mean, this looks like what? What do you guys think? 1,500 square feet? What do y'all think? Actually, I don't know. It might be less than that. It's got to be like California.
Who do you think owns this?
Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
Okay. There's this one going for about $600,000.
Oh, that looks like California. With some people from California. Nancy Pelosi is the only one I could think of.
Pelosi. I guess so, Pelosi. Yeah.
This next one is $800,000. Who do you think owns this one?
Oh,
Almost $1
800,000?
million.
That's ridiculous. No. But I'll say Obama.
Hillary. I'll go with Hillary too.
$1.4 million. This one's in Malibu. Who do you think owns this one?
Trump.
Let's go with Charlie Kirk. I changed my answer. Ben Shapiro.
So the total amount of all these homes is $3.2 million. What if I told you that one person owned all 4 mansions?
I should have seen that coming.
What would your guess be then of that person who owns all 4? Again, $3.2 million in luxury homes.
What's the over under on someone getting it right? Setting it at 1. What's the over under? Y'all think more people are going to actually guess it right, or less than one person? No one's going to get it right. Let me know in the comments, and be honest. Let's have a little fun here. Don't cheat. Of course, you could just fast forward in the video and, just scroll down to the comment section and comment the right answer. I'm going to guess none. Not a single soul gets the answer right. Not a single person. But like I said, type in the comment section your answer. Let me know.
Hillary Clinton?
I feel like, I don't know, that's like, for people to own multiple, that's like a Trump vibe.
Obama.
Do you think that this person would have benefited greatly from capitalism?
Yeah, it looks like they're doing pretty good.
Yes, I think so.
I would probably say so, yes. Yeah, I'd say so too. It's not that necessary.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money.
What if I were to... I love what she did there. She debunked what Patrisse Cullors always tries to push. Capitalism is bad. Capitalism is horrible. And, what a lot of these leftist students like to believe, capitalism is terrible. Don't you think this person actually benefited very well from capitalism? And they all agreed. Now they're about to find out who it actually is, and it's going to be like this, whoa, wait. I thought she was with us. Guarantee it kind of moment. I guarantee it. Check it out.
To tell you that all 4 of these homes were owned by
BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors. Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yes, I'm surprised. I'm surprised too.
Wow. Very interesting. I didn't know that.
Then I would wonder how she's making all that money. Like, I don't know what BLM's selling, but wow, she's doing pretty well for herself.
Oh.
Yeah, the person that said capitalism was horrible. Yeah. She's benefiting very well from it. And, yeah.
Really? Damn. To own that many houses that are amounted to such a big number of money, you have to have a really big source of income. It's like, where is that income coming from?
Yeah, that's surprising.
We know.
You would have never thought that someone in that position could be able to hold that much money.
An activist, like same as her, wouldn't be able to have that much money.
In a recent interview, she called capitalism tragic.
I really have understood this moment while the COVID-19 and the illness is tragic. What's more tragic is capitalism.
Do you think that's hypocritical at all?
Her voice was like way out of sync in that clip. That was not me.
What's more tragic is capitalism.
Do you think that's hypocritical at all?
I might say slightly so, yes.
It's a bit hypocritical due to the fact she owns all these houses. Like, I would want to know how she got this money.
Yeah.
Because it's rules for thee and no rules for me. And until you guys get that through your freaking skulls, goodness gracious, they're lying to you. They are lying. They're lying. That's why you got people like Campus Reform doing some absolutely fantastic work. Make sure you guys go support their YouTube channel as well, okay? They're doing some fantastic work. But that's why you have these type of channels. That's what they're out there for, to try to educate you guys, the youth, like people like this young lady here, so it gets through their brains. They're lying to you. There are rules for thee and no rules for me. That is the way they govern their life. That is why a lot of these folks want to talk about, oh, we're saving the planet, while they all hop on their private jets to go from place to place. But hey, who am I? I'm just some small YouTuber. Don't listen to me at all. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Not even a little bit. Okay.
That's kind of ironic. Like, really ironic.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, she's definitely benefiting from it because, like, you got 4 houses and you're vibing. It's a little different, so.
It's not that necessary, and she's sort of preaching against this sort of thing. So, I mean, yeah.
Unless she doesn't like owning 4 homes, which I find hard to imagine, I think that, yeah, it's a little hypocritical because capitalism is kind of paying for her lifestyle.
The mother of Breonna Taylor recently came out and called the Black Lives Matter organization a fraud. The family of Michael Brown and a New York leader of the Black Lives Matter organization is calling for an investigation to see where this $3.2 million came from.
As humans, we are hardwired to self-preserve. We're hardwired to do that, I feel, in my humble opinion. So when you have a system that has a select few people in charge of the populace, it may work great in the beginning. It may be beautiful, the most wonderful time you have ever had in your entire life. But eventually those people get greedy at the top. Eventually that self-preservation instinct kicks in. I want to make sure that my family is good for forever. You've put me in charge of all of this? Oh, I'm about to skim some off the top before I hand it to you. And what are you going to do about it? I'm in charge. Oh, how dare you say anything back to me? Well, I'm going to make an example out of you. Ain't nobody else going, oh, you want to talk? Oh, instead of skimming some off the top, I'm taking the whole thing. You get the scraps. You see how that devolves into, But hey, who am I? Who am I?
Knowing all of this, seeing her luxury estates, does this make you guys, I guess, less inclined to donate to the organization or more hesitant to support it?
Definitely more hesitant if you're unsure about where the money is coming from, if they're asking for so much donations.
Based on like the fact that she is bashing capitalism and then also seems to be benefiting from it, yeah, I would probably be a little more hesitant.
Yeah, that's sort of something that she needs to be held accountable for, I guess.
Oh.
I would always, before I donate to anything, I'd want to see where the money's going.
Definitely be more hesitant, and I would probably try to research more exactly where my money's going from and what it's being used for.
Yes, I think the movement is really important, but I think the organization, I've always been hesitant to support it. I wouldn't donate large sums of money. I think in the height of it, I did donate money to the Black Lives Matter organization, but I think now I wouldn't. I'd find other more direct or local support than
I think they should be open. I'm not going to donate to anybody who is not open about their finances.
Yeah. If I gave money to them now, I would think that it's going to, buy the next house for whoever, operates it.
So, yeah. Campus reform, opening the eyes of even more college students. You love to see it, and that's why I said, we need to secretly, low key, especially the Republican Party at large. People that have the funds to really make some change and get some things done need to get behind YouTube channels like Campus Reform that are out here talking to the students. In my humble opinion, I think channels like this can do some major good leading up to 24 in educating the youth, but it has to be done quietly. You can't overtly do something like that, because the moment you overtly do it is the moment it ends. The moment it ends, it has to be low key, kind of the same way that they've been doing. Maybe possibly even I would even start a couple different channels, small channels, because you don't want this one channel to get really, really big and garner a bunch of attention, because then people might start, who are these guys? When, where did they come from? Just have little small channels here and there. So by the time by the time that people catch on to what's happening, it's already too late. You've already let everybody know the truth. They've already looked it up for themselves. They can see the truth. You're not lying to folks. You're not indoctrinating them. You're just letting them know the truth, and then they're going and looking it up for themselves. And by the time anybody knows what the crap happened, you know, oh, well, this one organization or this one YouTube channel or this one group of people like started like 100 different YouTube channels. So they were all small and below the radar, right? Nobody caught on. Now they're all big, massive, talking to all of these students across the U.S., you know? But I don't know. That thought literally just came up in my head as I was speaking, so I'm sure there's some flaws in there somewhere. So somebody can dissect that for me and reform it into the perfect format. But my point is, we have to talk to the youth, for one. The Republican Party has to get the message out to the youth and has to do a better job of doing that. And I think people like Campus Reform can do that. But then also it has to be quietly. You can't be flamboyant. You can't be out there. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be, you got to be stealthy about it. If you're out in the open, the left's going to demonize you for it. And then it's all over. The jig is up. Once they point it out, we've all seen what the left does. I mean, they're just going to throw every single label at it that they possibly can. So the next time anybody comes on campus, you know, right now, it's able to be done low key. You know, nobody knows anything, right? Got to keep it that way. But that's just my humble opinion about it. Like I said, y'all let me know how you feel in the comment section. Do you feel that's a good plan? A terrible plan? Do you have a better plan? Let me know. Shout out to Campus Reform. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Peace and love. I'm out.